Welcome back to another deep cleaning motivation video. This is part 2. I will have part 1 at the end of this video as well in the description box. So if you want to head over and watch that first with a ton of before and afters, feel free to do that. But make sure you come back because we have so much more deep cleaning to do. So in today's video, we're going to get a lot more deep cleaning done. So in the previous video, I did clean this kitchen, but I didn't finish. And I wanted to go ahead and add that to today's video so you can get a full before and after. I think it's really important and satisfying to see that before and after. But I made sure to edit this quite differently, so there's some variation there. In last week's video, I talked about letting my house go way too far to the brink of embarrassment. Now, I say that not to call myself out, but I say that because it is what it is and there's just no changing it. And we also discussed the phenomenon of being clutter blind or being blind to our own mess. You can read the comments in that video and I'm sure you'll see them in the comments here as well. It is not just me, it is so many people who literally get blind by the clutter. I have added a lot of new songs in today's video, but not only that, they are very upbeat. So if you are starting and you are cleaning with me, there is really good motivating music, and I'm here with you, cleaning with you, decluttering with you. If you want to set this video on and give yourself that 30-minute timer, that is a great place to start. Now, I often mention small tasks, small steps make big progress. So try your best. I know it's not easy to just look at one thing at a time. So many times in life we say look at the big picture. We are not looking at the big picture right now. We are looking at the one individual task, the one thing that needs to be done. If it's the sink full of dishes, the basket of laundry, one thing. That's all you have to do right now. If you are new here, quickly, I want to introduce myself. My name is Lynn White and I'm a mom of 6. My oldest daughter is 21 and then I have a 2-year-old daughter, all boys in the middle. My oldest daughter has already moved out, so I have 18 to 2 in the house right now, so that's 5 kiddos. And I create all homemaking content, which includes cleaning, decluttering, organizing, decorating, and home renovations and DIY. So if that's something that you're interested in, would you consider hitting that subscribe button and liking this video? It just tells YouTube, hey, you're interested and you like it, and it definitely does help out my channel. Also, if you hit that notification bell, it will notify you when I post my videos Thursday at noon. I will also post bonus videos from time to time, like today is a bonus video. So we are doing the part 2 and we have more parts of the house that need to get taken care of. So I hope you guys are ready because we're gonna get a lot done. Do you see that junk drawer? That is atrocious, but that is how it always ends up. I feel like quote unquote junk drawers always get messy. You can organize it, you can buy all the pretty little containers and bins, but it's a catch-all. And when you say it's a junk drawer, everybody throws their junk in that drawer. So with having the new cabinets in the island put in, I have pulled some things out of there and organized it, but I want to take it further. So I will be making an organizing video very soon. I'm actually working on it. I hope to have it out by Thursday, but we're just going to go through the house and organize some more areas that just have gotten neglected or just are no longer organized and need to be taken care of. So I'm really looking forward to that. And again, that should be on Thursday. But I have just noticed whenever we have stuff on the counters, like we've talked about, it's a magnet and it creates more clutter. I've said that so many times, but that is why I like to clean off my counters completely. That is why I like to have nothing up there. And I know it looks kind of bare and bland, but for me, it just gives me peace of mind. I'm able to think clearly. So that is why I choose to limit the things on my countertop. Now, we can't always put things away. We don't always have a place to put those things. So if you do need to have things out there, like we have an air fryer that we use multiple times a day. I hate the way it looks, but it's got to be there. It's practically a part of the family now. It should probably get Christmas presents because it is always here. And also the coffee maker. You can definitely have those things on your countertop and it can look nice as long as you don't have too many things surrounding it. I have seen people put their coffee maker or other small appliances in like baskets or something or on a wood riser. That is really nice. That looks great, but less is definitely more when it comes to your countertops. In last week's video, I had some questions about what I was using. I was using the Sprayway stainless steel cleaner. I like it just fine. I had gotten it at the old house and I'm just using what I have. I have not been purchasing any gimmicky little cleaning supplies. I like what I like and I am sticking with it. And so far, this is working very well. I love all of their products so far. So it's a win for me and it lasts a really long time. However, I do not clean my refrigerator in stainless steel very often. That's just the truth. I also talked about how having a clean fridge completely transformed the kitchen, and it really, really does. Now, if you do have to have things up there, I love those acrylic calendars and the other little acrylic board where you can put like menus and things like that. It carries less visual weight. So if you have to have things up there, you need a command center and it is on your fridge. Opt for something clear, like those clear acrylic boards. I got mine from Amazon. I'll try to link it, or I will at least try to put it in my storefront. I am the worst at links, so please, it is okay to harass me and say, we need links, and I will definitely do my best.
Your eyes. Wake up. It's time you realize every chance you'll ever take, running down this rainbow road. Every dragon heart you break, every hand you'll ever hold. Every time you really see where you are is where you'll be. The sky will shine tonight. Up in the stars. That's where you are.
I did a DIY marble tray, and I'll show it to you right here. And this is where I put my soap on, and I love it. It was so easy, super affordable, and I will show you the reel in just a second.
Look up, look down. We're spinning all around. Look in, look out. This is what it's all about. Every chance you
There is nothing better than a good before and after. It is so satisfying to see. So over here in this pantry area, now I did a whole video on how we did this pantry, so if you're interested, you can go look back in some of my previous videos. That was a lot of fun, and we did this. But I am going to organize these coffees. Now I got these clear dividers from Amazon, and I love them. They're clear acrylic dividers. And I'm going to put all the coffee in there. We have our regular coffee, half calf coffee, and decaf, because I will have a regular coffee in the morning, and then the rest of the day it is not the rest of the day, but if I choose to have a coffee later on in the day, I opt for half calf. I'm actually trying to work it down to where I have half calf all day, so no more full strength coffee. It really messes with just, I don't know, I just think I need to do that for myself. But I wanted to show you guys this DIY marble tray. I saw another creator on Instagram do this, and I had to do it. You just go into the tile section at Home Depot or Lowe's, get some of your favorite pieces, some bull nose, glue it together, and ta-da! It turned out so good, and anybody can do this.
up in the stars. That's where you are. Up in the stars. That's where you are. That's where you are.
I had gotten some questions about this flooring. This is actually a floating floor from Cali Floors. This is the Seaboard Oak, and I feel like it's a good middle ground. We didn't want something too dark. I do not want something light. I'm trying, actually, no, I'm not trying. I am staying away from trends. There is nothing wrong with trends. I am a big proponent. You decorate your house however you want. If you love farmhouse, if you love boho, do not listen to anybody when it comes to how to decorate. You do what feels good to you. However, there are so many amazing women here on YouTube that I actually love, that I watch, and I get a lot of great tips from. But the biggest thing I have taken away from it is decorate how you want. And that's one thing that I am embracing in this house. I am staying far away from trends. If I like it, I'll get it. If I don't, I won't. And I'm filling my home with classic pieces. So when it comes to decorating and designing the house the way we want, like I said, we're doing renovations, I am choosing things that will stand the test of time. And I felt like this floor is just magnificent. I love the color, and it is so incredibly durable. So I had gotten some questions, and I wanted to share that with you all. I am so excited to decorate this house. It is full of so much incredible charm, and I can actually sit back and see myself here forever, literally forever. So I'm looking forward to all of the fun things that I can do with you guys in this house. So, but first, like I said, we just got to clean it up. Look at that mess behind me. Look at the dining room. Oh my gosh. I mean, that is appalling for me. That's appalling for me. I do not do well in cluttered spaces, but I also get extremely overwhelmed with clutter. So it was like a snowball. I would come out of my room, I'm like, I'm cleaning this space, and I would be like, overwhelmed, I'm going back. So, but on this day, we were getting it done.
What I do without you. You make me smile. What is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others.
So I've mentioned before that I used to clean homes many years ago, and it was the way I made ends meet as a very young mom, as a single mom, and I did do it a little bit when Chris and I got married. So I wanted to try to think of some things that I could share with you all when it comes to cleaning the house, kind of like tips from a pro, although, I'm just me. So, one of the things that I had to do on this day, as I had mentioned before about just being overwhelmed and blind to everything, when I opened my eyes on this day, the thing that I did, I was trying to think, like, what did I do differently and why haven't I done it for so long? What I did differently on this day is I just looked at all of the mess from an objective perspective. So by that, I'm saying, like, I just took the emotion out of it. There was no judgment, no shame, no guilt, no nothing. Usually when it comes to my house, it is full of negative self-talk and judgment and guilt and shame that I'm putting on myself. Nobody else puts it on me. It's just me to myself. It's a silent battle in my mind. So on this particular day, I didn't allow that to enter the chat. I didn't allow it to enter the room. And so when I saw the mess, I just looked at it as the mess, not my failure. And that is something I've been trying to do in my everyday life. You don't realize how badly you talk to yourself. Like the way you talk to yourself, you would never talk to a friend that way. And so that's what I've been trying to do in so many different aspects in my life. And when it comes to cleaning, especially decluttering, if you can just look at the space from an objective view, you can get more done because you're not wasting precious energy and mental stamina on the shame and the emotion of whatever it is. So for me, if I see a bed unmade, shoes out, sink full of dishes, I'm like, what kind of mom? And I just da 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 da. And I don't know if you guys struggle with that as well, but when you want to get things done, you have to force yourself to just think about something else. That is another reason why I like to put on an Audible, a movie, one of these cleaning videos, a song, because my mind is focused on the song and I'm just doing. I'm not thinking about everything. I'm just doing. And that's what I was doing today. So I want to encourage you guys, if you have a really big task, that's what you're going to focus on. You're just going to be objective. You're just going to get in there and do what needs to be done. Shoes, in the basket. Bed, made. Toilet, clean. Sink, dishes, put away. Whatever the case is, it is literally that easy. And we will often just kind of look around and get completely overwhelmed. That's at least the story for me. But we're not going to do that. You're literally going to look at like mantle, decluttered, cleaned, floor swept. And it has really, really helped me. I have been adopting that in my everyday life, like I had mentioned, and it has been so transformative. When I go into someone's house and clean, that's how I clean. That their stuff is not my stuff. Their mess means nothing to me. I don't even think, ooh, what a mess. I don't see it like that. I don't see it as a personal testament of their life or who they are as people. It's just like a mess. It's just a job to be done. And so there's literally no judgment from me when I would go into someone's house and it needed to be cleaned or decluttered. Never. I just got to work. And that is what we have to do in our own homes. I know it's not easy. But let me just assure you that if you can adopt that and get really comfortable in doing that often, you will see yourself being more productive and more successful at the things in your home or the things in life that need to be done. At least that's what I can say for myself. I'm using my Kirby for with all the attachments. I've mentioned before that, she is definitely heavy and cumbersome, but she gets the job done. And there are so many amazing attachments. It works better than a shop bag. It works better than a cordless. So I was able to get all in the sliders, also around the chairs and everything. On this particular day, we actually had a hurricane. It was in the middle of a hurricane here, which was a couple of weeks ago here in Florida. And so I'm going to show you some views of it in just a moment. It's kind of incredible, honestly, to be smack dab in the middle, the eye of a hurricane. It seemed like it would be really scary, but it's actually kind of peaceful, kind of calm. So I'm going to show you some clips of that in just a second, but I always feel like I find myself like really motivated, and I love rainy days. I find them so relaxing, so calming and soothing, and I also find them very energizing. So on this day, it was just perfect that we're in the midst of a hurricane, and I'm like, you know what? Today's the day to clean my entire house.
It somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I slow it down. Dreams are yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. Slow it down. Dreams are yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. I never left a stone unturned. Trying to find some love in this crazy world. I feel like I was never hurt. All I wanted was to be loved. All I wanted was to be loved.
I just felt like that was so cool. I didn't even realize, I wasn't even thinking about getting clips of the storm, but I was able to, and I thought it was kind of cool looking. And again, it was a perfect day to clean the house and to get everything done. This house felt so good, so good. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but when you really do a deep clean in your house, even if you just wipe the countertops and you vacuum the floors, it makes a huge difference. You can feel it. You might not even know what it is. People can't pinpoint it, but it's like it feels clean. And that is definitely the case. As I had mentioned in my previous video, I have been able to stay on top of the cleaning. This was kind of the catalyst that just pushed me forward and helped me just get my mind right and just really embrace this home and enjoy cleaning it. And it just, I don't know, it was just the catalyst. It was just the thing that I needed. And I have enjoyed decorating it for fall. I did post some fall videos if y'all want to check them out. And it turned out beautifully, and the house is feeling so incredibly warm and cozy. I am enjoying this home and seeing it transform into my vision, into my literally what I have always wanted. Isn't that so bizarre? Like, I thought I had what I had always wanted, and lo and behold, it wasn't it. And that is what I find so interesting with growing older. A 21-year-old can look back and say, I'm a totally different person than I was at 18. You know what I mean? And then a 25-year-old can say, I'm a totally different person than I was at 25, and 30 to 25, and then 35 to 30. It is so crazy and amazing how much we can change in such a short amount of time. And I feel like the older we get, it kind of gets sped up. But for me, I have learned so much about myself and life and this journey. The past 6 years, I have grown so much, and I am really thankful for all of the lessons I've learned. And I am so thankful for this journey.
It's getting hard to figure out
This is the downstairs bathroom, aka Emma's bathroom and our guest bath. I gave this a really good scrubbing like a week or two prior. I was in here while she was taking a bath and I was bored, so I was like, the baseboards needed to be scrubbed, so I just tackled it. And it didn't need too much in here, but I wanted to scrub the tub, the walls, and all of those things in here because the kids, when they go outside on the slip and slide, it gets so grassy and dirty and muddy in here, so it definitely needed it. I had also done a deep clean throughout the house before all of my fall decorating, although I posted that last week and the week before, because I could not even fathom decorating for fall until this house was in a state of calm and peace. So this was filmed about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Actually, I think like 4 weeks ago, whenever we had the hurricane. So it's just kind of been hanging out on my computer all this time. You've seen the fall decor and all the things. So I'm just saying all of this to say, if you guys are looking for some fall decor, it is in my previous videos.
These wild times throw us for a ride, and every line that's cast your way, just let it save everything tonight. Falling in, you can barely swim, grab a passing moment and let go. Take a chance, put it in my hands. You don't have to let the current pull you in. I am a battleship, and I'll never give it up. I will never quit. I am a battleship, nothing's gonna bring me down. I can take a hit and carry on. Why you look so surprised that we're doing just fine, doing just fine. I am a battleship, and I'll never give it up. I can take a hit and carry on. I'm a battleship. And I'll never give in. I'm a battleship. And I'll never quit, never quit. I'm a battleship.
In this linen closet, there are gaps in there and it even steps down a bit. So we've noticed this in the corner there, this web that just keeps on coming back. So I wanted to use the vacuum in here and suck that thing out, but it always keeps coming back. So I am actually going to get like a little glass bottle with some essential oil of peppermint and lavender. I think you guys recommended some other things for the spiders, and just start spraying them around the baseboards because I don't really know what else to do at this point, because they're everywhere. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. I mean, that's just life. That's just country living. And you kind of have to coexist with the things that were here way before you. And that's what we're doing. But I don't want to kill them because they have use and we need them. But I also don't want them crawling in my bedroom, crawling in my baby's room. So I'm going to have to spray some stuff down. Let me know if you have like a special concoction for spiders and bugs and things like that, because I did get some diatomaceous earth, but I don't know if that works for spiders. I know it's good for ants. Let me know your recommendations down in the comments below. I'm going to show you in just a minute, not yet, the final view of this bathroom. It is the fall view because my camera died. I went through 3 batteries on this day. 3 batteries. If you're a content creator, you're probably thinking, what? Yeah, 3 batteries. So I'm going to have the final view in just a moment of the kind of the fall view because my camera was dead. So it feels so good. Can I just say that? It feels so good to create cleaning content. I haven't done it in so long. I honestly didn't know if you guys really liked that on my channel, so I started to pull back a little bit, but it just feels so good. It feels so right. So here are some of the boxes from the decluttering you saw me do earlier, and I'm gonna actually get them out of my house. I just want to take a moment and just let you know how much I appreciate you being here. I know that time is a precious commodity and you chose to spend it with me, so thank you. I am so thankful for you. I'll never stop telling you that, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Don't ever forget, you are so loved and so worthy.